best? Well, good, because you're getting the best. Hello, friend, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another episode of Big Dubs, where we take a look at the best from around the WHL over this past week. We feature a lot of plays with skill and power and finesse, but what about heart? Here's Jonas Woo of the Medicine Hat Tigers laying it on the line.
Holds onto it, peels at the top of the right circle, cuts across the slot. Dranchak holds along the goal line, tries to tuck it in, it's swept off the goal line. McKinnon shoots, it's off a leg, and now Feuder has to hustle back. He gets to the puck first at center ice. Rebels coming oh so close to getting a game winner from Dranchak.
Oof! I am not jealous of him, but I am jealous of his teammates. Who doesn't want to play with a player willing to do that? And here's the context too. Jonas Woo clears the puck out and makes a game-saving block in overtime. I think you're going to be hearing about this kid. Probably should have been drafted this past June, but wasn't. 5'10", 180 pounds might have had something to do with it. But he's always valued defensive play. Last year, in 57 games, he had 11 goals and 43 points. This season, in 18 games, he's already got 11 goals and 23 points. Not to mention, in those 18 games, he's plus 18. Maybe he'll be following in the footsteps of his D partner, Bryce Pickford, who went undrafted and then the following year was picked in the third round by the Montreal Canadiens. For doing whatever it takes to win, Jonas Woo, big dub. For our next highlight, this player was drafted in the first round, as a matter of fact, 13th overall by the Detroit Red Wings. Here's Carter Bear of the Everett Silvertips. Blink and you'll miss it.
And he'll move in. Left-hand shot, looks for a trailer. In the boots of Chasko, retrieving a shot, they score. Bear, his second of the game. This one coming at the left face-off circle. This is not a short-handed goal because the power play had expired. But for Bear, that's his second goal of the game.
I'm not going to lie to you, that's despicable. The shot itself, I mean, it's a nice shot, but I don't know if that would be enough to get you in big dubs. The receipt of the pass and dragging it between the legs is filth. I mean, how are you supposed to know he's gonna do that? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of guys pull that off in practice, but how many of them are doing it during a game? 10 goals, 21 points in 18 games so far for Carter Bear. He's looking pretty good. By the way, Carter Bear on a team whose logo is a bear. Perfect. I'd say that was the greatest fit in WHL history until I remember that the Brandon Wheat Kings used to have a player called Wheaton King. From Brandon! Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Carter Bear, big dub. For our next highlight, it's a nice finish from Hunter Lang, but holy moly, the setup from Jordan Martin. Saskatoon Blades looking sharp.
Lang on the near boards, trying to drop it off for the defenseman. Martin moving in. Martin trying to step in front. Backhand to the far side. Scores! Aye! Oh, let's go, Hunter Lang! On a sharp angle, able to come up and put the puck into the net when it didn't look like there was much of anything happening there, even though the Blades were all over them.
You know what? That's a lot of pressure for Hunter Lang. No, I'm serious. Jordan Martin spins and makes that pass just through a crowd. Listen, you can spin and fire blindly all you want. There's no guarantee it's going to work. That might hit a stick, it might hit a skate, it might go the other way and end up in the back of your net. Except no, it actually connects with Hunter Lang's stick beautifully, and he's got a yawning cage. Yeah, no, sorry, you gotta bury that. Now, luckily, he does bury that, and why wouldn't he? He's Hunter Lang, a 6th round pick of the Calgary Flames, who leads the Blades in goals with 13. But that's just mind-blowing stuff from Jordan Martin, who had 14 points in 65 games last season. He's already beaten that this season with 16 points in 25 games. You keep making passes like that, I think you're going to get a few more points. Jordan Martin, Hunter Lang, the Saskatoon Blades. Big dub. For our next highlight, it feels important to mention that the puck is made of rubber. And I don't care how skilled you are, that little rubber thing can be a rascal. Well, it's nothing that can't be handled by Jacob Quasnika of the Penticton Vs. Watch this.
2-0 lead thanks to goals from Brady Burney and Diego Johnson. And now Jacob Quasnika in on goal. Backhand, he scores! Jacob Quasnika, team high 27th point of the season.
That's wild, and I'm going to tell you what the most wild part is. The move to beat the defenseman, getting in all on your own, forehand to backhand, the patience and burying it, all that is special stuff. Hunting this puck down while it's bouncing, while there's guys on you, skating at full speed. How on earth does he come away with this puck? How does the goal ever happen? How does he breach the offensive zone with the puck? Oh, start to finish, what an effort from Jacob Quasnika. He was recruited to the WHL this year out of the U.S. developmental program, and he's gone off. 10 goals, 17 assists, 27 points in 23 games. That's enough for him to lead the Vs in points so far this season. And I should mention, a 7th round pick of the New York Islanders too. I think Islanders fans are feeling pretty good about that move. Jacob Quasnika from start to finish. Big dub. Now, for our last highlight. It's Coster Dunn of the Seattle Thunderbirds, so let's look at what Coster Dunn did.
T-Birds work it into the zone. Dunn gets around traffic to the net. He goes, backhand attempt at the right post, and he will get her done.
Did you count how many moves he made? He initially pulls it through the triangle of the defender in front of him, but then it's like his hands get faster as the play goes. I don't know how many he pulled off. I think the number is somewhere between 5 and 7. I could have said another number and 7, but I refuse! Coster Dunn, who won a championship with the Seattle Thunderbirds in 2023, is having the best season of his WHL career in terms of production, playing at a point per game. Helped out by the fact that that was the first of 3 goals that night for Coster. He's got over 100 career WHL points. He was a 7th round pick in the WHL draft. Don't give up. Now sitting there with projected career bests in everything. Coster Dunn, I couldn't even keep up. Big dub. So, that's it for this week's edition of Big Dubs. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments down below because we're always looking to get a little better. For now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Big Dubs at SDPN. It's where you get the best of the WHL.